We live in a world where the real and the unreal live side by side.
Oh my gosh.
Where substance is
this-
disguised as illusion, and the only explanations are unexplainable.
Is this what you've been doing
Can you separate truth from fantasy?
for the last 10
To
minutes?
do so, you must break through the web of your experience
Oh my gosh.
and open your mind to
What are you
things
doing?
beyond belief.
What is happening?
What is this?
Is this the real? Or is this the unreal?
We're living in the unreal. You might call it the make-believe. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Make Believe Heroes, an actual play 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons adventure for everyone. My name is Paul.
Not everyone.
Unless you're 17.
17-year-olds.
I'm your dungeon master, and tonight I'm joined by a slew of friends.
Hey guys, it's Jeremy, and I play Blaze Blightwood.
I'm Jeffrey, and I play Joseph.
I'm Alan, and I play Brackle.
Hey, I'm Felicia, and I play Professor Margaret Cavendish, also known as Meg.
Hi, I'm Zach. I play Chris.
Hey, I'm Caleb, and I'll play Kellen.
Hey, I'm Caleb, and I play Kellen.
Kellen. And we're going to play some Dungeons & Dragons. We want to get to things pretty quickly tonight, but first, let me read you this 5-star review. I enjoyed this one, okay? This one is from Sand Babies, and it is entitled Dubai D&D Mom.
Yeah.
Okay?
Nice.
Bye.
My D&D crazed sons listen to your podcast on our long route to school every day. I confess that I don't understand D&D at all, but I appreciate your podcast for 2 reasons. 1, it doesn't make me cringe due to foul language or crude talk. 2, we share a laugh together. My sons are often laughing because of the funny content in the storyline, while I have a good giggle over your thick Southern accent and nod to random American cultural icons. Thanks for the good work. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate that even the moms being forced to listen by their children who love D&D, their D&D crazed sons, she said, I believe, can enjoy a good laugh with us. So, hey, thanks for the review.
Can we
Thanks
get T-shirts that say, like, Moms Love Us with the
We
MBH
should.
logo?
We should.
You can.
One more thing before we get into it, and we're going to jump right into things, and that's a shout out for one of our good friends over at patreon.com who have supported us. And if you support us on patreon.com/makebelieveheroes, you will also get a shout out live on the show. This week's shout out goes to Christopher McCraw, also known as Wildman CM on the Discord.
Oh yeah, boy.
I know him.
Thank you so much for supporting us, for being awesome, and now for that thing that you love,
D&D.
the rolling of the giant bloody tree.
Oh, that one.
Ooh,
Oh, that's hard.
5. 19.
17.
Oh, you got to re-roll it. You got to re-roll it.
I'm not re-rolling it.
17-year-olds are not allowed.
Oh, well, that's okay. It'll be all right. Let's talk about what happened last time on Make Believe Heroes. Last time, our adventurers set out alongside a group of new captains, seafaring captains. They met some of their new companions that would be joining them on this journey together, some patron NPC creations. Hamlin Orangewood, the high elf wizard captain of the Fantasy, and his first mate, Amber Ivory, the rock gnome sorcerer, who seems to be carrying around a bag of marbles.
Wait, what?
Also, Captain Selias Brighttree, captain of the Mean Geyer Heriel from My Sea Lady. These 2 patron creations, by the way, Hamlin Orangewood from our friend Chaz, and Amber Ivory from our friend Shareya. And I forgot to mention another figure, actually a 4th, I guess, that they met, Larta, a short figure wearing a skull head on his head.
So cool.
This is actually a patron creation from our friend Jack,
Oh, cool.
Thanks, Jack.
from all the way
didn't
back in the Adventures in Dwarf Sitting episode, Jack.
Awesome.
Oh, really? Cool.
Yeah.
We love you.
Not sure about this Larta, but hey, he joined the Kareen, and you all head out on your trip toward the stash, where Joseph's going to find the Pearl of Remembrance. The path went fine. Charlie got well acquainted with Blaze. He pwned him in some wrestling. Joseph and Kellen were navigating their way along the shade, making himself comfortable inside the captain's quarters, and Brackle just whittling,
Whittling.
Meanwhile,
Hey.
Chris and Margaret are hard at work on the vessel that they need to create for some secret mission. And they're not exactly sure what it's for, not 100% sure
But
where
we're
it's going.
going.
But they do know that it is a one-way trip, and anyone that goes in that ship will die.
Who's dying?
You know that. Whoever goes in that ship
What ship?
I want to die.
will die.
Everyone dies.
But at the witching hour,
3:33.
around 3:33 p.m.,
Very important time in Monumi.
Blaze spotted someone adrift in the sea. And then he, with Kellen, went down in a small vessel and retrieved a woman who was unconscious and seemed to be dehydrated and breathing, but only lightly. They did some healing that they could and then brought her back to the ship.
We need help. Someone.
Two dwarves come over to the edge. They are pulling the ship up with the ropes through the rings, pulling the small boat up to the top again. And you see Squibble and Squabble. They are helping raise the boat back up. And Blaze, you are holding this unconscious woman, and they take her from your arms and pull her up into the ship.
She needs healing. We were able to give her some, but with much more, she might wake up.
Joseph, you see the injured woman there.
I kick her in the teeth.
Her teeth is broken.
Oh my! She seems to be dehydrated, like a lot of salt burns. Is Brackle over here? What's Brackle doing?
Whittling.
No, Alan. You cannot just whittle.
He is examining her.
You don't see any like bad wounds or anything like that on her, but like I said, she seems, her skin is very dry and chafed, and you can see like salt burns on her. She seems somehow sunburned and also pale. She is lightly breathing. Her lips are cracked and dried. She looks dehydrated.
I pour water on her.
You want to give me a medicine check?
I'll try. That is a 22.
Dang, boy.
Nice.
good
19
roll.
plus 3.
Very good.
Very good.
She's definitely dehydrated. You are not unfamiliar with that. You're not too familiar with like issues down by the sea, and this is not a climate you're accustomed to, but you're no stranger to dehydration. And this woman is dehydrated. She may have other issues. You feel overhead. She seems feverish. She's just not well. There are no injuries that you can see on her body, but she's not well. She needs water, she needs rest, and she may need some medicine. You don't know.
I go and get the shade.
You turn to get the shade, and he is standing right there. I see you've picked up a new passenger, have we?
Yes. Would you like to help the passenger?
Help in what way? It would seem to me that she needs some water of the fresh variety.
We have some fresh water.
Well, go and fetch us someone. Get this poor woman some water. Well?
Squibble, go get some water.
He turns and goes, and he marches off. He comes back carrying a full barrel of water. There we are. Now dip her in it. Just soak her right in that. No, I'm just kidding. Who gets some water for her?
Squibble.
Oh, Squibble brings the water over. Who's administering it to her? But Brackle, you doing it since you had the good medicine check? You can give her some water.
Yeah, I'll give her some water.
Yeah, you give her some water, and she does seem to swallow and drink it, and she chokes a little bit, coughing, but then she just continues breathing lightly. And what's Blaze doing?
Blaze is paying close attention to everything they're doing. What does she look like? Like, physically? She's a female human?
She looks human. Her hair is, like I said, she looks kind of filthy, like she's been trapped at sea for, it's not telling how long. She's very thin and bedraggled, like bone thin almost. Her hair is dark, but it's hard to tell if it's just like dark hair or if it's just dirty. Yeah, she's got dried seaweed stuck to her legs, probably where she was at some point stuck down in the water or something. She doesn't look well. She doesn't look young, but not like an old woman either. Probably a middle-aged woman.
So she's human?
She seems human, yeah.
Seemingly.
She doesn't have pointy ears.
She's not awake from the water?
No. She's still breathing lightly and her eyes remain closed.
Well, if she's not awake, we can't give her any food.
Can I perform a medicine check to see if I can come up with anything?
Well, Brackle already did one, and he rolled really well.
Oh, okay.
She's dehydrated.
But you could give me an Arcana check.
That's a 12.
What is your Arcana bonus? A +1?
That's correct.
It's actually a +5
What?
because you are now proficient with Arcana.
Yeah, boy.
What? So that's a 16 then.
So 16 is pretty good. You just, you're just like checking her out and feeling her overhead and trying to sense if there's anything wrong with her. And when you do, you do sense a faint touch of something arcane, something unnatural. You don't know if maybe she's like held under some sort of magical sleep, or if that is some sort of magical ability in this woman. You don't really know what it is, but you know there's something unnatural about her sickness. It's not just dehydration, although she is totally dehydrated.
There's definitely something besides dehydration holding her back.
Well, just throw her overboard.
Perhaps we should administer some healing, do what we can, give her water, and hopefully she will wake. If we continue to give her water and she is well enough, and she can survive, she will eventually awaken. And then, perhaps we can find out what it is that brought her to such a state.
I openly start praying to Prevalian, Lady of the Sea. Grant my humble wish. I'm not sure what to do here. She seems to be held back by magic.
There's no immediate answer. She is still and sleeping. She seems stable. She doesn't seem to be like fading. If anything, she seems almost imperceptibly breathing, a little bit more restfully, if that makes sense.
Well, if no one can sense if there's any kind of curse on her or anything like that, maybe we should put her somewhere comfortable.
Friend Kellen, will you keep an eye on her while I have my meditations?
I can do that. But also, I was wondering, can we make a perception check around us?
Just see if there's anything else going on out here?
Yeah,
Yeah, you can.
I'm going to do that.
Okay.
Do that.
Doodad.
Oh, that's horrible. What's my perception?
Everything seems fine. You don't see anything strange going on.
Oh, you see that?
Yeah. 3 plus your perception, which is what?
Garbage, probably.
Well, your perception's probably not bad. It's a +8, so I mean it's 11. But you don't see anything strange or out of the way. The rest of the sea seems calm. There's nothing stirring about. It's approaching 4 o'clock in the morning now-ish. I mean, you guys don't know exactly what time it is, but you know what I'm saying. It's still in the wee hours of the morning.
I'll take care of her. I'll take care of her on my watch.
Very good.
Thank you, my friend.
All right. You kind of settle back in and get the ship going again, Joseph.
Yes.
Get the ship moving again. Squabble sends a horn blast to the other ships to let you guys know you're going to be moving again. And you receive another message from Amber. Joseph, is everything okay?
Yes, there was a woman aboard that boat, and she is extremely dehydrated and perhaps affected by something magical and unconscious or asleep.
Oh no. Well, maybe in the morning I could hop over and take a look.
Maybe.
And she doesn't respond after that. The rest of you guys all go get your rest. Kellen, you're watching her. Is anybody else taking a watch at this time?
I was about to go to bed, but before I do, I would like to find Lardhead.
Larda is right there. He has been standing there, leaning against the wall outside the captain's quarters, watching everything that is going on.
I point at him and use message and say, "You know magic. Can you tell if anything's going on?"
He walks over to where you are, and he looks down at her. He leans down, puts a hand on her forehead, and you see in the eyes of that skull on his head, that are not over his eyes, it's like up here, but the eyes, you see like a faint, like purplish glow come out of them. And then he looks at you and shakes his head.
Very well. Continue on with the plans.
So you all get your rest. The watches go fine for the rest of the night. You flow through the night, and really not too long from now, the sun crests and rises overhead. As it does, and you've all gotten your rest, you can click the long rest button. Everybody can take as much time as they need to get a full rest.
Yay!
And Joseph, I'm going to need you to give me another survival check, like I was before, a charisma-based one.
Okay. That is an 11 total. I got a 2 on the dice.
That's not very good. It seems like you're heading in the right direction. You are continuing on the path, sailing forward. Smooth sailing so far. Margaret, you head out from the shop, and you are in the campus of the College of Magic, but you make your way over to the class where you know your class is set this evening. And what class is it that you're teaching this evening?
Alchemy 101.
Alchemy 101. And so you've got to get to the Alchemy building where these classes are held. This is an entry-level course, but you're getting over there, and actually you stayed a little bit longer than you should have, so you're in kind of a rush. You're making your way over there. It's one of those floating buildings, and so that also makes you a little bit more pinch for time. You get over there, and it is hovering some 20 or 30 feet up off of the ground, and there's a beautiful lawn beneath it. Some are lounging around and reading, doing different things, but there are these little flutter carts that you can hop into and ride up without having to expend any magic, little buzz cart. They're just like individual ones you get in. It's basically like a button you press. And it'll just hover you up there. And you go up and you enter into the Alchemy building. There's a little like porch type thing that comes off that the cart steps over above it, and you step out onto it and you walk inside. You've got your books, your scrolls, and everything. You're going in. You're on the third floor. Actually, no, you don't go in the third floor. There's one of those porches on each floor. So you don't go in and go up the steps. That'd be silly. You fly up and go into third floor. So there you are.
Okay.
You go down and you see your class building over there. It's one of those kind of like stereotypical classroom buildings you've seen where it's almost like an amphitheater, but it's like small. So your desk and everything is down at the bottom, but there are a few rows of seats coming up at a little bit of an angle, but not like a sharp angle. It's a little spread out. The room is bigger than it would seem to be from the size of the building, which is good. You got one of the magically enhanced rooms.
I got one of the new rooms this year.
That's right, because in an alchemy course, there are sometimes explodies, so it's good to have a little space. But you go in, there are a couple of students. You're about 3 weeks into the class, and there are a couple of students who are in there who are working on some projects, some personal projects and some projects for this class. And you don't really address any of them or anything, and they don't really say anything to you. A couple of them look up at you. One elven girl kind of waves as you walk in. She's got green hair, and she smiles big at you as you walk in and go to your desk and begin setting up.
I wave and smile back. All right, class. Are we ready to learn? I know you love it when I say that.
Yeah, there's some audible groaning, and then as you're like setting up and getting ready to start teaching, you turn to face the class and you hear a little knock at the door.
Come in.
And stepping around the edge of the doorway there, which is open because you realize now you forgot to close it, is a young man, appears to be human. He's average height human. He's got messy brown hair. He's wearing like royal blue wizard's robes. He's got you see like a little cherry red wand sticking up from his hip pocket. His arms are loaded down with scrolls and books. He's got a bag hanging from his elbow. And he steps forward toward you, but he trips. And when he does, he doesn't fall way down. He catches himself, but he drops like all of his papers and books, and they just go flying.
Oh, dear.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It's my first day. I'm pretty nervous. I'm sorry.
It's fine, and I'll go over and try to help.
Are you Professor Cavendish? I'm looking for he like digs around his pocket and he pulls out a little piece of paper and he unfolds Alchemy 101.
Yes, that is this class.
Oh, good. I'm sorry. I just arrived today. I'm a late ad.
It's fine. Just grab a seat anywhere.
Okay. I just came in from Branshire, actually. My name is Guy Clark.
What? No way. No! I didn't. I was sitting here like, Cherry Wand? Like, what the heck? Guy Clark?
Yeah, I've got my registration here. I'm sorry. He pulls out another little scroll. It's in this mess. He gets down, starts picking up scrolls. Here it is.
Branshire, Alchemy 101. You have a very crazy schedule ahead of you.
Well, I'm playing catch up. I had a little bit of a tutor that helped me get started.
Oh, yes.
Mostly evocation stuff, though.
Oh.
But should I just take a desk or?
Mr. Clark, you sit anywhere you would like. And we are so glad to have you, aren't we, class?
Yeah.
Angelica.
Yeah, we're very excited for you to be here. I'm sorry, what did you say your name was again? Guy Clark? Well, welcome, Guy. Enrolled in wizard school.
So, Mr. Clark, you have missed a couple weeks, but it's fine. We can do some catch-up after class sometime, and I will help you with that. This week, class, we are going to be learning more of I know we did Healing Word, and we practiced that. And we also tried the gaseous form. That week was crazy, am I right? That was a crazy week.
You see Guy just like frantically scribbling notes down.
And I think we're gonna try to do more of the Mel's acid arrow and try to do that.
You hear
and
a
more of those.
like groan from across the class.
We will also learn mass healing words so we don't have any problems like we did last time. There wouldn't be no ray of sickness problems like we did. Remember, Tony? Remember?
Chris,
Yes.
you are waiting in the workshop, where you guys have been working. And are you working on those spells you were left with?
Yeah, I'd probably start with Fabricate.
Okay, start with Fabricate. What kind of a spell is Fabricate?
Transmutation.
Cool.
Okay, so this is going to take the full amount of gold and time.
Yeah, it's a full 8 hours and a full, I think, 200 gold because it's a 4th level.
Okay, that is not cheap. Let me see here.
I got like 2,700 gold or something.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're pretty good on gold, but
Yeah. I didn't know how long they taught for, like if it was a full 8-hour school day or what.
it's not. But we can say that you'll break it up over now when you've got some time. Later, when you got some time throughout the day, you can get it done. You know, you'll find the time and get it all worked out. And if you need to even focus on it during the day, even when they come back, still mainly just be focused on that, you can. But go ahead and spend that 200 gold.
Okay.
So you spent your 200 gold. You were spending the afternoon working on that. And what exactly does that look like? Just a quick sort of description of how that looks.
So it's the same as when I learned the last spells. So I take the time to learn the actual way of casting it, and then I take time on top of that to learn how to infuse that into one of the magic stones. So it probably just looks like Chris over there tinkering at the stones with his tools and stuff like that.
Okay. So you're working on that for a while, and then after a few hours, we'll say probably 4 hours or so, you hear the door open and Margaret comes walking back in.
Whew, that was a great day of teaching.
Did you have a productive class, Margaret? Meg?
It
Mark?
was.
Megatron?
Chris, you can call me whatever
I'm
you
sorry.
want. I should have got more rest last night. Whew. Let me go get ready to work on some things. I need to change out of these robes and things. So I'm gonna go do that.
Okay. You get changed out of your robes about the time Halifel comes back in, and you all have finally settled on your design. And now you need to start actually fabricating this engine. But you're also taking into account the things that Chris told you, the arcane shields that will defend you, but they will also withstand the high pressure of deep sea travel for long periods of time. You know, not anyone, but the College of Magic and Wizards can already travel under the ocean through things like ships and things and bubbles. But never have they developed one that can travel as far and as deep as you guys need to for as long as you can without having to keep sustaining it with spells, like maintaining those spells. This new powered stone that you've received from Chris, from Gearby specifically, is enough to power this ship and hopefully give you guys just what you need. And so you guys are building, you are testing, and you're doing different things. Give me a couple of rolls, the two of you. Give me a couple of the same rolls we had before, like the building rolls, the tinkering rolls. So your intelligence plus proficiency. So it's a +7 for Meg and a +9 for Chris.
Do I need to make a roll like that, but for whittling?
Yeah, you can give me a dexterity check for whittling, with proficiency for sure.
Okay. So
I got a 22 on my whittling check.
Yours is not whittling.
what was mine
Oh,
plus?
dang.
+7.
So I got 11.
11's not very good.
No.
Meg is sleepy.
What if I made it 12?
15.
15. Well, you're doing pretty good, Brackle. You're whatever it is you're trying to make, you're getting closer.
I just can't wait for y'all to see this.
So, Chris, Meg is working on the engine because that's already where her expertise is, specifically this engine and the design too. But right now she's working on getting the engine to work, and she's having a little bit of difficulty. You, on the other hand, have gotten your defensive shielding tests to work perfectly. What you guys are doing right now is you are running conduits, magical conduits, to the shielding, to the engine, and also to the sort of well, I'll say this. Right now, that's all you're doing. And you are eventually going to have to also run magical conduits into like the control mechanisms and the things like that that actually help you drive the machine, because like we said, you're going to have to make it to where you don't have to be a wizard to drive this machine. And what you're discovering is, as you are working on the shielding, everything's going perfectly. Meg, you are having a lot of trouble getting your engine to operate.
You see Meg kind of lean back in her chair or stool or whatever she's sitting on. Take her goggles off. Whew. This is getting on my nerves. I'm having a lot of trouble, Chris.
Chris walks over. Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. I don't know if it's just my lack of sleep or rest. I am just not getting this.
Give me another intelligence-based check there, Chris.
Nat 20.
Hey.
Wow.
Bruh.
It is immediately clear to you what the problem is. It's not a good problem.
Oh, no.
The runestone that you have brought can't handle the draw of the shields and the engine appropriately, and it's not going to get the speed or the power that you want at this level, and there's no way it will also be able to control all of the mechanisms and things that will be necessary for driving it at this level of power that it's requiring. And the stone you brought is not going to cut it.
So I need a new stone.
You need a better stone, and here's the problem with that, Chris. Well, they're in Rune Rock, and that is a problem, but that's not that big a problem. You can get there and back in 24 hours. The problem is, to get anything stronger than what you have right here, you would have to have the approval of Baron Grable himself. Like, you could not do this. It has to be approved, like an approved thing from Rune Rock. You cannot just take it of your own volition and go. You have to go through the proper channels, and that is going to take a little bit of time, and you're also going to have to convince them to do that.
Gotcha. So as I'm like down looking at the thing, I'm just like, Meg, I'm sorry. I did not think this one through. It's not you, it's me. I did not bring a big enough runestone.
Well, you didn't know what we were going to get ourselves into, so it's not your fault. What should we do about this?
So what I'll do, I have to go back to my home. I have a couple connections. I have to talk with the leader of my town, and then I will bring a bigger runestone back to power this.
And you think he will let you? Because you seem a little hesitant.
They're not the easiest to convince when it comes to using technology for outsiders of the town.
Right.
But I think I can pull enough strings. I've been with the guild for multiple years, so I think they trust me enough.
Well, if I can be of any assistance, we could get some letters signed and some things showing that, this is something very needed, if that would help, if you think. But honestly, I think that you could get it for us. And if you need to go do that, that's fine, and I can hold down the fort here.
Okay, perfect. It should only take me a day and a half to get there, get that, and get back.
All right. Me and the Lynx will handle business here. Ain't that right, Lynx? They're so happy to be here.
So Chris is going to turn around. He's going to grab those 2 spell scrolls that Halithil gave him. Other than that, most of his stuff he keeps with him, so he's just going to move as quickly as he can and try to speed up this process.
The door opens. Halithil steps through. Chris, are you going somewhere?
Yeah, the runestone that I brought was not big enough, so I have to go attempt to get a bigger one.
I see. Well, we'll be working as hard as we can so that we'll be ready for you when you return.
Sounds great. I should be back before you know it.
Safe travels.
Thank you. And I'm going to head to the underground train drill thing.
Yeah, you're heading east of Benthaven toward the mountains, where there is a cavern that leads down to a secret hall where you can summon a driller train.
We just split the party again.
When did we get off the boat?
Brackle.
Yes.
The sun is now getting low. You all have been traveling throughout the day. You have had a host of orange juice and oranges, fighting off that scurvy. you have gotten a good bit of whittling done. A gnomish girl comes walking up to you. You recognize her, of course. This is Amber, who is helping the fantasy. She is the first mate over there, Amber Ivory. She steps forward. What do you got there, Brackle?
This, and then I blow some of the off of it.
Yeah.
I was inspired when we got on the boat, and you see a bear totem.
Oh, wow. That's really nice. What are you planning to do with it?
I think I'll offer it to Charlie, see if he likes it. I don't know where he's going to carry it. You know, maybe just leave it on the boat as a memorial for him. You know, I never keep these things. Usually when I'm whittling, I'm out in the woods.
I see.
On a long walk or long vigil, and I just leave them where I'm at.
Yeah, totems like that, they can be very zen. They can be very like.
What is zen?
Calming. I have some things, and she reaches down and pulls the little satchel, and she pulls out some of the little marbles in there. These are my marbles. They're stones that I find across the world, different places in my travels, and they help me center my thoughts. I was born, and I could do miraculous things, and no one really knows why. And sometimes it's hard to control. It can be a little wild. But stones help me.
I get it.
Stones help me focus that. Like this one. They don't have any power, but like this little red one, like it helps me when I want to do something with fire. I can use a little red stone. It helps me focus on it and kind of, it's just like here. Let me show you. And she leans the bag forward, and when she does, a little bump of a wave, and it knocks the whole satchel out of her hand, and the marbles go spilling everywhere.
I help her pick them up.
No. Okay. Quickly, marbles rolling all over the place, and she is as fast as she can trying to get them all up. Help me! Help!
Blaze is helping.
I can't lose I cannot lose my marbles.
Wow.
I cast Conjure Marvel Catcher.
Okay. He mimics her.
I need help. I need help. Oh no! And she's getting them up, but you see some of them are rolling down to the other side of the ship and rolling all over the place. A couple of people start bending down trying to help and different things, and you see her reaching up and grabbing herself, grabbing the helmet and holding it down, and it's falling off. And she gets up. I help me. And all of a sudden she changes.
Oh no.
Huh?
Let's see. Let's roll a d10 here.
This is not good.
Me or you?
I'm gonna roll a 10.
So, question: you did say that the sun's going down, right?
It's late in the day. It's in the evening.
So I approach her,
Alan.
and I'm holding my hand out.
Alan.
The sun's getting low, big guy.
Alan, I knew it. It's funny because as you say that, she grows 10 inches taller.
Oh no.
She becomes 4 feet tall. She is now as tall as the dwarves, and she's looking around. What's happening? What's wrong? What's going on? What happened? Tell me what happened.
You have suddenly begun to grow.
Oh no, we've got to find my marbles. We have got to find all of my marbles.
How big you gonna get?
There's no telling.
Is there room on this boat enough?
He hands all the marbles that he has to her.
Okay. Thank you. People start suddenly noticing. Everyone's running around. Charlie runs over. He's got 5 marbles in his mouth. He spits them into her little satchel. Everybody's doing everything they can to help her to pick up the marbles. And before you know it, she's counting through them. She's there's just one missing. There's one missing. It's my favorite one.
I reach out and pull it from behind her ear. Do I see it? Do I see it anywhere on the boat?
You see her eyes start glowing, and these darts of magic appear around her. 8 of them.
Oh no.
And they start spinning in a circle, and she's like, oh no. And the shade, almost appears out of thin air, places his hand on her shoulder, and then he says, calm down, my dear. He holds up a beautiful, radiant teal marble with his left hand, and with his other hand, he just kind of fans away the magic missiles that were spinning around her, preparing to fire off.
Oh wow.
Good old shade.
Her eyes focus in on the marble, and she goes, and she takes it. Thank you. You are most welcome, my dear.
So, those marbles, you say they're not magic?
No. They just, they help me keep my thoughts in order.
Okay.
you know.
I think you have a lot of explaining to do.
Anxiety and marbles.
Seems very dangerous.
I already did.
What were you transforming into?
I don't really know. My magic just sort of does its own thing sometimes, and the marbles they help me focus, you know.
Okay. Well, do you have like a tighter bag? I can help weave you one.
Kellen, are you in the lookout?
Yeah.
So I understand the importance for calming techniques, maybe not in the same way that it seems you do. However, I can maybe help and listen.
Well, I see this one here, the one that the shade found for me here. I found this one in a cavern beneath Dimmerhold. It was glowing in the dark. I don't even know what it's made of. It has no magical properties that I could tell, but it's beautiful. And that was a good day. You know, each one of these marbles have a good memory associated with them, and it helps me. It helps me focus, like I said.
Kellen,
Yes.
perception.
Perception. Boop. It is a 9
9.
on the dice.
Which is a +8, so it's a 17. So it's pretty good.
Yay.
With a 17, Kellen, you spot ahead. The sun is getting low. It's kind of like the half sun shining across the sea. Up ahead of you, straight ahead, in the distance, not real close, but up ahead, you see a great mass of what appears to be fog centered on a central point, probably some 2 or 3 miles wide.
Captain, we have fog up ahead.
You step up on the bow and look. Joseph,
Yes,
that's it.
I'm running up to the bow as well.
we're here.
Where are we exactly, Joseph?
Where is here?
As he said.
We are where we need to be.
Which is there a name for such a place as this? Strange that on a warm spring evening on the sea, where there's not a chill, not at this hour, and the sun's shining brightly still, that we would see such an unnatural fog. Amber steps up beside you.
Is this where we're heading? If it is, I should probably get back to the ship.
Ah, yes. Perhaps you've heard of it. It's called the Darksome Key.
I haven't heard of it, but maybe Hamlin will.
She takes off running, and she like hops up like in a little skip, and then she just poofs out of existence, steps her way over.
I rolled history to see what I would, if I could too. If I know something.
Yeah, roll me a history check. Go
I
ahead.
got a 19 total.
Okay, so no, you've never heard of this place.
Sadness.
Except, wait, maybe you have.
I have?
No, you've definitely not heard of this. Wait a second. The Darksome Key. No, yeah, you've heard of that.
The Darksome Key.
It's like a seafarer's graveyard.
Joseph, are we at a seafarer's graveyard?
Yes, we are. This is precisely where we were intending to go.
Why didn't you tell us it was that?
Because it also happens to be my secret base.
You hear the clunk of a peg leg stepping forward, and Babel staying there beside you. Scarred up, long, dark, black beard.
Hey, 'tis a loathsome place.
Loathsome?
Well, for all but our captain here.
I thought you guys loved it.
For the seafarers, 'tis a loathsome place.
Ah, yes.
If you don't know the way in,
He says, and he turns and looks at you, and one of his eyes, Blaze, are pointing in like hard left. Like his left eye's like hard left.
I look hard left.
if you don't know your way in, well, that fog's the last air you'll ever breathe.
And it's not very pleasant breath.
I take it you know how to go through here, Joseph?
Well, if you don't know the way, you'll never make it out.
You get a message, Joseph.
Who is it?
Captain Salias and Captain Hamlin have said, what should we do?
Don't get close.
Are we going to wait here while you go there?
You're on my ship.
The sun is setting ever lower, and as it does, and you all get closer and closer, the ships beside you, the Fantasy and Our Sea Lady, both keep a little bit of a distance behind you. Not far, close by still. But you all slow as the sun is getting very low, and soon it is dusk. As you approach as far as a distance as you want to get in terms of proximity to the Darksome Key. Now, Joseph. You also know this ship won't make it. You have to have a smaller vessel.
We're going to have to take a smaller vessel.
I think we need a smaller boat.
Anybody got a boat in a box?
Kellen used to.
I think we're gonna need a smaller boat.
Bird.
Right.
Hey, let's go back to that lady's boat.
No, Blaze. Blaze has the, like, skiv or whatever you want to call it that they're lowering down the side.
Yeah, there's a a smaller vessel for just like that, a little rowing vessel. There's actually more than one. There's a couple. But the question is, Blaze, who all will be accompanying you, Joseph? I mean, myself, of course.
Well, I believe that if you are going, I should definitely be going as well.
You feel a tug when your hip, and Larda is standing there looking at you.
Hello, Larda.
Joseph, he's pointing at Joseph's hip.
Can I help you?
He just gives you a nod.
How can I help you?
Seems this little figure would like to join us. But I again must ask, who is going? We can't take everyone from off the ship.
Well, no.
Blaze is standing in the boat.
We'll take Blaze, Brackle.
You have my bear totem. And he hops into the boat.
Can I go?
Kellen and Charlie can come.
Yes!
We're going to take the bear with us.
Yes, we are.
We'll certainly have to have two of these small vessels, won't we?
Yes, we will.
So myself and you, Joseph, and Blaze, Brackle, Kellen,
Yeah.
and Charlie. Anyone else?
Larda apparently is going.
Larda is in one of the boats.
Blaze is sitting right next to him saying, "What is up with this skull on your head?"
We may need to lose that guy.
You go to the other side to access the other boat, and it's gone.
The crap?
What?
The boat is gone.
Where'd it go?
Where'd it go? You look down, and the little ropes that hold it up, they are severed roughly as if they were either sawn through with a very dull sort of toothed blade or sharp teeth.
Where's the missing woman? Check on the woman who's asleep.
Bibble, where's the woman?
Last I saw, she was lying on the cot, asleep. You get a message in your head.
Captain Joseph, Captain Hamlin wanted me to tell you.
And as she's talking, you get interrupted with a message from Captain Salias, and they're like talking over each other, and it's kind of hard to parse it in your head.
Joseph, it would seem that the fog is moving toward us. Are we safe?
Probably not.
And you look out, and the fog is indeed moving across the water toward you. And at that moment, you hear a strange sound. It is like an eerie siren call of some creature from the depths ringing over the rolling waves.
Hey.
It's eerie and creepy to all of you. Charlie lets out a growl.
Blaze growls in similar fashion.
I don't think the fog is supposed to be doing that, right?
The eerie call echoes again over the sea, and Joseph, you know exactly what that sound is.
What's that sound?
It's a sound you haven't heard in a long, long time, because as far as you knew, they were gone from here since the day you stood toe-to-toe with their queen.
Oh, haven't heard that sound in a long time.
Do you care to explain quickly, before we all die?
I believe that is the mermaids.
Oh,
Merfolk. Here.
Ah, Babel, go and fetch the whistle.
I thought that was nothing but a legend.
Hey, Captain. He turns and hobbles off quickly. No. Merfolk are quite real. I have had some dealings with them in the past. They're not biggest fans of me, but it has been a long time. But sometimes it's hard to remember the details. But Joseph, what do you know of the Merfolk?
Does the fog normally move towards me like that?
No.
Ah.
Not since the last time the Merfolk were here.
Gotcha. Well, one time my former captain wanted to go to the place we're trying to go, and we had to find a way through because no one has ever made it through, and also it appears to have been cursed, but I don't think it was completely just a curse.
A thunder strike rolls across the ocean,
More so, it was these merfolk.
and you hear those cries turn to shrieking calls.
And I ripped that queen's vocal cords out, which you are about to see.
Messages appear in your head speaking, Captain, what is going on?
We are about to be surrounded. by merfolk.
You hear as dozens of thunks, thunk, 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 pierce into the side of the ship. Running around, you can see merfolk trying to claw their way up the side of the ship and peer over towards you all. Green, pale-skinned, sharp, jagged teeth, crying out with their shrieking sea cries.
Where is Babel with that whistle?
Captain, I found it. Here it is for you.
You see the whistle. It looks like a normal golden whistle, but actually on the end of it you see attached to it are some vocal cords.
That's disgusting.
Strips of dried meat.
Oh.
Blaze has his hand on the sword hilt.
I blow the vocal cord whistle.
And when you do, the shrieking picks up again, but you hear the splashing of the merfolk all jumping back into the ocean to cover their ears. And as that happens, you see ahead of you as there is like a stream in the ocean. Not a stream, but you can see something like moving through the ocean ahead of you, like something large. Not huge, but bigger than a normal humanoid. And probably 30 feet up in front of you, in front of the bow of the ship. Like as this thing swims through the fog, kind of like parts and splits and like widens up like a V. And at the tip of the V, rising up out of the water to about waist high, is someone you definitely recognize.
Oh boy.
Char.
And she begins to speak.
Oh snap.
Who dares approach the Darksome Key?
Wait a minute.
You step up on the bow.
Yes.
You step up tall.
I dare approach the Darksome Key.
Oh.
The Linnaeus Darkstorm.
Yes. Shouldn't you be dead?
Not dead yet.
Should have cut out her heart.
Who is this, Joseph?
That is the Queen of the Merfolk.
Is she friendly?
She doesn't look very friendly.
Definitely not.
You're trespassing on my domain again, Linnaeus.
I claimed it as my own, so no, it's my domain.
Great.
Times have changed. The seas have turned against us. Dark things, great beasts of the deep have torn through our homes. They are making the seas uninhabitable for us.
Yes, I've also had trouble on the seas because of these... whatever is happening.
You have been gone a long time, Linnaeus.
I have not been able to come back because of all the trouble.
We have made this reef home again for our people. You may not have it.
Well, how about you let me back in without any trouble, and I'll let you stay.
No. You will taste our blades.
Lightning bolt.
Shade sees your eyes light up, and he puts a hand on your shoulder. One moment. Lady Philia, Queen of the Merfolk. Aye. Surely we can come to some sort of agreement, can't we? And you see the Shade, grow. Solid 5 feet taller.
Oh.
His shoulders kind of stretch out, and his arms lengthen, and his fingers lengthen, and he becomes almost like pure shadow with these long, pointed claws.
Oh, smokes.
Crap.
Salad fingers.
You hear her,
It is the Nightwalker.
Oh.
and you hear splashing from all around as the merfolk, everywhere, start, diving in.
Interesting.
And the Shade says, "You will let us pass, won't you, Lady Philia?" And you see her, shrink down in the water a little bit, and she lowers her head, and she has this great silver spear, and her hand goes up, and you see she's wearing, this silver, metal over her chest and up around her neck, up to her chin. And she, raises a hand up to her neck, and you see her, caressing it a little bit.
I will smite the Linnaeus Darkstorm.
Thank you very much.
Shade turns around and he's just the Shade.
Okay.
Well, that was easy enough, wasn't it?
Yeah, sure. That was very easy.
Oh, just an old parlor trick. Don't think anything of it.
Okay.
Do you think we can all fit in the one boat? Oh, wait, actually. And he goes over to the side and looks down. It seems they've returned the other one. And it's just floating next to the boat down there. And you see like a merfolk like pushing it over, and he looks up, and his big eyes get even bigger, and he just dives back into the water and swims away. Well, I think this will suffice, won't it? Now, Joseph, would you like to lead the way?
Yes, I can lead the way.
You get messages. Joseph, this is Captain Solias. Our ship was just accosted by a number of merfolk, but they seem to have abandoned us again. Are we all right?
You should be good from this point forward until we have completed the task at hand.
You hear the voice of Hamlin in your ear. Joseph, my goodness, that was... Did you somehow get the mermen to leave us alone? I offered them oranges, but they did not seem very keen on those. I had one or two asking for apples, but no oranges.
We have taken care of the problem.
So, what do we do now?
You all shall stay here and help watch over our ship, and make sure nothing crazy happens while we go to the shore.
I wish very much to go with you anyway.
I was not talking to you, sir.
Okay.
So you all you climb down and get into your ships. Who's in each boat? Kellen and Charlie on one side with Blaze?
Blaze, yes. Who is petting Charlie?
Let's get it.
And I'm pretty sure Lardo was also in that boat, so we'll put him in there. He's small.
That's correct.
And the other side is Joseph, Brackle, and the Shade?
Yes?
Sure.
All right.
Is Amber coming?
No, Amber's staying with her.
She got her marbles?
She does right now.
Okay.
I tell the first mates, Pip and Skip, and the other crew members to watch the guest lady on board.
Yes, they're keeping a watch on her around the clock. So you all begin rowing toward the fog-covered island. And the fog has receded some. It's still farther out than just the island, but it has receded some. But Joseph, you can see your pathway forward. In fact, it parts for you to some extent until you reach what you know to be the treacherous depths of the coral reef. The reef that has claimed the lives of dozens, hundreds perhaps, of sailors that have tried to dare the depths of the Darksome Key. I've heard of this place. It is said that the thick mist which covers both day and night is cursed. That even if some would try to travel and enter in with using magical means, that they would be returned maddened and lost at sea.
Yes, that always happens.
But how do you plan to get through, Joseph? I don't want to go mad just yet. Hold on a little longer.
I thought you already were.
Well, a little. What about you, Brackle?
Am I mad?
Yes.
Of course. No. In this world, I don't think you can get by without a little bit of madness. I used to not think that were the case, but events of the last year or so have led me to question.
Brackle, make me a wisdom saving throw.
That is a 10.
Total?
Total. 7 plus 3.
You feel stressed.
Oh, just normal then.
And a little uncomfortable.
Also normal.
And you recognize a similar feeling to how you felt when you were walking through the tunnels of the ziggurat.
Oh, I feel like I'm in the cigarette.
I try blowing on the whistle again.
Once you come up to the point where you know you need to be, you blow the whistle?
Yes.
You blow the whistle.
Yes.
And it rings across the water. Nothing happens.
Kellen, have you experienced this place before working with the captain?
No, I haven't. I haven't been here before.
Why are you working with someone like Joseph, by the way?
'Cause he's like my best friend.
Ha.
Hello, I'm sitting right here.
Not you. You're like my brother. That's totally different.
It isn't.
Yeah, it is.
Blaze starts speaking in Bear to Charles.
Good sir, have you ever experienced such fog?
Not such as this, no.
Can Kellen understand what we're saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
I am quite frightened by this, if I can be totally honest with you.
Never fear. You have your brother and me here.
Larda just looks around at you guys like you're all idiots.
Blaze refuses to speak to Kellen or Sir Charles in any form except for Bear from now until the end of the campaign.
Oh my god.
I love
Every
how
time.
it's just canon that you smacked your head so hard that now you can just speak bear.
No, that's not true.
That's not
The smacking of the head was just a catalyst. The reason he can speak bear is because he's Provalian's champion.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
And so
But-
intelligence and the ability, like he just keeps unlocking new magical abilities without understanding how that they're happening.
That's so wonderful.
Joseph, you've blown the whistle, and for a moment, nothing is happening. But then Brackle, you and Joseph in the Shade notices there's like a sort of bubbling of the water approaching you from the front.
Blaze is going to stand up and draw an arrow on his
Okay.
longbow and keep a...
Please,
Can I help you, Captain?
please, keep your arms and legs in the vehicle at all times.
I want to shoot it in the eye.
Sit down.
He sits down.
Something comes rising up from beneath the sea in front of you. The fog spreads, and coming up from the dark sea, first you see two enormous horns.
Oh my goodness.
Is this demon mommy?
And then a dark, blackish, greenish fur and a big, bull-faced nostril.
It's Poseidon.
It rises up out of the ground. It's bulging, like rippling, muscular neck and shoulders rise up. And this great, monstrous
Beaver?
minotaur, merman, mermator
Murmatar.
Mini tartar, mini tartar, mini
rises up
tartar.
out from the water, and it goes,
Aha! The Murmatar. I pull a key out. It's around my neck. And show it to him.
Do not stray.
We will follow your lead.
he lets out like a bull roar. And then he sinks back down into the ocean, where just his horns are sticking up out of it, and he begins to lead the way.
Follow the horns.
You all follow him through. He is waiting enough for you to keep pace, but he is not going slow. And you all begin to navigate through the waters, and as you do, you see strange things in the fog. Shipwrecks and giant stones jutting up out from the rock, and things that are hard to decipher, but it is the most treacherous path you've ever seen in the water. And if you were to stray just a few feet to the left or the right, it would certainly end in the destruction of the boat that you are riding in, even such a small one as this. You also hear strange cries in the dark and strange beasts and things in the water. But the Murmatar continues forward, his horns glowing with a strange tealish light and leading the way. You go for what seems like an hour, until finally he rises up again before you and steps aside, holding a great bone trident in one hand.
Oh, cool.
I say steps. He swims to the side and holds an arm out for you to go past him. And you float up on to the white sandy shore of the Darksome Key.
Thank you, great Murmatar.
And he turns and swims back into the ocean, his large black fin flapping behind him. And that is where we're going to end this week's episode of Make Believe Heroes.
Boy.
That's not cool.
Because we're out of time, boys. All right, well, thank you for listening to Make Believe Heroes.
That was cool.
Hope you enjoyed this episode. This place is pretty weird.
I was concerned about the mermaids.
It's really weird.
Yeah, I thought you might be. I mean, you could have maybe gotten into a fight with them.
I was about to lightning bolt.
If you hadn't gotten that whistle and blowed it when you did, that's probably what would have happened. You would have at least had to fight a few of them before she showed up.
We were gonna
Parlayed.
die.
For sure.
So, thanks for listening. We hope you enjoyed this episode. You'll have to tune in next week to see what happens on the Darksome Key. And let me just say, this place is dangerous. and weird.
Very.
Is it Darksome?
It's Darksome. We love you guys. Hope you enjoyed it. We look forward to seeing you again next time on Make Believe Heroes.
Yeah.
We love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Farewell.
Goodbye.
Hi, I'm Zach and I play Carl Weezer.
Oh my gosh.
Carl!
Some patron creations and patron NPC patron NPC creations.
He's struggling.
I'm dying right now.
Brackle knows what's up.
Megas, I said like 15. So you're doing pretty good, Alan. Brackle, you're doing pretty good, Brackle.
Whose leg?